What's going on, guys? Trini Knockabout here, fasting day today, and I'm going to show you all how to make curry aloo and paneer with peas and mushroom and toasty roti. Stay tuned, you don't want to miss it. Okay, starting with all the ingredients we have. We have the paneer. This is pre-fried. If you get pre-fried, it's not a problem. If you have the fries on yourself, well, that's just an extra step you can take. Coconut milk powder, some green peas, some mushrooms, this already sliced, some potato or aloo, onion. I have 2 small knobs of ginger. Ginger could be very overpowering when you cook with it, so you don't need much. Today I'm not going to use any of the habanero peppers or normal peppers that we have. I'm going to use some of these chili peppers. I have some siphon celery. I have some garlic already peel and blend. What we're using today to make this curry paneer, first time I'm going to try it out, is a Rajapuri 9-spice curry powder. I saw it today. I never tried it out, so we're going to try it. And I'm not going to add any other curry to this. Just with this alone, probably some saffron. We also have some chili flakes, could probably garnish with this, and some smoked paprika. To do the toasty roti, very plain and simple. I have some all-purpose flour, butter, baking powder. That's about it, right? So we have these knives sponsored by Trini Style with Dinesh. So coming on the market soon, you could probably get one of your own. So I don't ever use measurements. I just average, like them old lady, and then whenever I find it looking good, that would be good. Flour on the table here, flour in the basin here. If you all want the full recipe for this, it will be the exact same thing as the paratha roti. I'll put the link in the description. Yay, see how that cut? Clean. Baking powder. To the flour and baking powder, you're gonna add a couple pinches of sugar. Some salt. The salt is just a taste, right? So you just give all your dry ingredients a good mix. Just to incorporate the salt and the sugar. Make a well in the center, and you're going to throw in some water. Just throw in your water, and little by little, you just keep incorporating. Right, and you're forming your dough now. Nice and easy. Don't be afraid to add some extra flour. If you feel you add too much water, it's okay. See that nice soft dough? So let me get started with the ingredients for the paneer and aloo. I got these potato here, aloo, I don't know whatever I want to call it. With the peeler, you just peel it out. Right, next step, to cut up all the aloo. I'm not going to cut it too small. I like them in chunks. So next we're going to do some onions. I wouldn't need all, I'll only use about 2. So these are the peppers, scythe, and some celery that I just washed. Also have a nice sprig of fine thyme. I'm going to put in this hole, we're going to cook out, and we'll be able to take out the entire stem after, right? So what I do is, the stems from the celery, it is a little harder than the leaves. So I'm going to put that in together with the onion so it can fry up. And the leaves, together with the scythe, going to be the last thing we put. That'll release a fragrance and give the dish a more fresh taste. Then just add in all your fresh seasoning at the beginning, and it'll just lose all the flavor. You'll get some on the dish, but nothing can beat back this fresh flavor in the end. Right, so the chilies, I'll leave in a hole. All I'm doing is taking out the stem part. Let's try. And that smelling so spicy. Instant regret. Nothing hot. So, woo! I'm not going to add all. I only add in about 3. I didn't expect that to be so hot. Huh? Nah, I'll leave it at whole. I just put in 4. I'm not putting any more. Because I want the flavor from the chili, and I don't want the spice because it's real hot. I want to taste the flavor from the chili, so I'll cut it in half. And I'm going to remove the seeds. Right? So we're going to be using this alone. So we have the ginger over here. I wash it clean and I scrub it out. So I'm not too much worried about the skin outside. It's a very thin layer. So I'm just gonna put it on the grater a little bit. Ginger is something that's very pungent. It's very strong. The scent is very strong, so you wouldn't have to use too much. So like this, one knob of ginger, thumb size, should be fine. When you're grating, you'll see you end up with these fine strands. So you could always remove this, so it wouldn't be in your dish. We normally use this saffron powder, but today I'm not going to use this because we have a plant. And this is not saffron, I don't get mixed up. This is not saffron, this is turmeric. So what we call saffron powder is not really saffron, it is with turmeric. So I have these fresh pieces of turmeric here. You can see I literally now went and dig it up. This is what I'm going to put in the curry instead of using the saffron powder. So I'm just going to directly grate this into the onion and ginger that we have over here. And trust me, this will turn your hand yellow, so you could use some gloves if you need to, right? Now it's time to season the potato, the aloo. Season it how you would normally season any other, well, meat. That's what I would do. So I have some all-purpose seasoning. I have some, I have some green seasoning. Yeah, where is, but I know she gonna come back, but oh gosh. I have some all-purpose seasoning. Let's have everything: chive, celery, bandania, pimento, garlic. Even have some podina inside here, right? All that inside there, and I'm going with a very light pinch of salt. Also, we have the smoked paprika. This is just to give it a nice flavor. Seasoning low because I don't want it to go inside my eye. Right? And to this, we're gonna add the onion, the ginger, the saffron, and the stalks from the celery. And let's give this a mix. So we have the pot on the stove, medium to high heat. We're going with some oil. Because the heat already high and the pot hot, you would need to leave the oil to hot for too long. So this is the curry powder here. Now is the curry bubbling already. I could see little flakes of some green stuff. I don't know what it is, but it's smelling good. So let us fry up. You're waiting for the curry to cook and kind of change color. You just keep moving it so your curry wouldn't stick to the bottom of the pot, right? So now is when you're going to throw in the potato, the aloo, give it a nice mix. I also have some garlic that I'm gonna add to it. The reason I add in the garlic now is because the heat from the curry simmer down a little bit and you don't want it to burn. So you give it a mix. You're not waiting too long. You're gonna add in your mushrooms. The peas. And you're also gonna add in the paneer. Okay, so this water over here is from what was remained from in the seasoning from in the aloo, right? I'm gonna add in 4 packs of coconut milk powder in it. And what we're doing is we're just mixing this to dissolve as much as we can. Because the potato wouldn't release any water, I'm going to add this coconut milk instantly to it. And this is where we're going to add the peppers from the well, the chili peppers. I was gonna spread it around in the pot like this. Nice. Take a spoon, tuck it down a little bit. We're gonna add some more water, so all the potato gonna be submerged and everything gonna cook evenly. Now, because the pot's so full, can't do too much turning, right? So I'm gonna cook this on very low heat over a longer period of time, right? We don't want it to bubble and flow over. So we're gonna cook this on a very low heat. Cover it and just let the potato get soft. The paneer already cooked. The mushroom you can eat as it is. So it's just for the aloo to get soft, right? Cover it and we're good to go. Oh, there the cover too. I don't know who leave the oil container open. Let me get started with the toasted roti. I made a little mistake by not covering the bowl. Not much we could do about it right now. But just remember, when you put in your flour to rest, please put a wet paper towel or a kitchen towel over it. What you can do to fix it is just pour a little bit of oil. You could also do this before. But right now, you just put a little bit of oil and you rub it around the flour. So we're just gonna divide it evenly into balls about this size. Remember, those roti will be 2 to make 1, so you try to make it as even as possible. I don't have to flour the surface at the counter because we have the oil in the dough. So I just try to do it as even as possible. Shucks. That one gonna be that one gonna be a single roti, right? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're looking to get 5 roti. So I just had to shape it like this. Put it down, get the matching one. Same thing. And hands clean, right? So you're taking some butter and you're putting it on the inside of the thing here. You don't have to put too much, right? Because you don't want it some butter and some dry flour. And now you're covering our roti here. There's going to be some huge roti by Reese. And you just stretch it aside. Put it aside, right? The reason you put any dry flour over here is so you could get the layers and it wouldn't stick. So let's get started. I have a flat top griddle here that I'm going to use. If you have a tower, it's okay. You could also use your tower. I'm putting it on low heat throughout. Right, so what I do is I just oil the surface over here. We're going to roll out the first one. To the size I'm going to build now. Feel like I'm going to put some dry flour in it. Just make sure you flour your surface properly so it wouldn't stick, right? See how the dough nice and soft. Try to get as circular as possible. I'm doing a horrible job at that. Nah man, we're looking good, we're looking good. Except for that little corner there, I don't know about that. Let me see. So you do roti nice and thin so it wouldn't need to cook for too long, okay? So you just give this a little minute. Forget my dabbler. So I'm using a spatula, right? You know, we like to improvise here. But it's working nice too. So you try not to move it for the first minute or two until you start to see these bubbles. When you see the bubbles coming up, you know that the other side is cooking. Scoop it up like that. And then flip it over. Nice. You brush some oil on it. Last time I make those roti over here with Janelli, oh god! The those roti come on like pizza. Come on thick. But it's real soft and nice. You can see how it's swelling up in the center there, see now? Roti cooking nice. So because we have it on very low heat, the roti wouldn't burn and the roti wouldn't take on color too fast. This will give the dough enough time to cook properly and it'll cook all the way through. So you don't have to rush yourself. The flip, I'll turn off this end because I'm not using it, right? So we'll just use these two burners over here. Roti soft by Reese, soft and nice. So, what you do, you just take your spatula or your dabbler over and you separate the roti, right? You just create like a little pocket inside the roti. And that is what you call toasty roti. Some people like the roti cooked a little more. I'm going to be cooking it in different styles. So, some will be a little lighter color, some will be a little darker color, right? First one finish, put that in your pan, cover it. Good. Alright, so this time, and I'm not going to say how it took.
Oh, how it took.
How it took. Yeah? Alright, this time. Cut. Alright, this time. You know what? Let us do all that to do.
What is doing here? You tasting this too? So, tell me what you have such. And I know you was going to cook something, but
Presentation on point.
Hey, that real better boy.
hey, I just eat real papa, boy.
Paneer and aloo with mushroom and peas.
Ooh.
And toasty roti.
Hey, better.
I do the same thing in the shop. This is what I just always ask mommy to cook for me when I'm fasting. This is the only thing I just feel for anytime we fasting. So I cook it for
Paneer, aloo, peas, and mushroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you cook everything today, what are you going to cook tomorrow?
Eat this for the next couple of days.
What?
Ramila start out.
Yeah.
Alright, so we have a toasty roti.
Ooh, look
It's like a full moon.
Yeah.
A full moon toasty roti. It's feeling soft. Take your time now.
I just happen to hold the roti by. Take my own piece. Such a roti, I'm coming out real nice.
Thank
Real
you.
nice.
See there is?
Smelling sweet. A dribbling.
Alright, I have coconut milk in it.
Mm.
Real nicely.
That's not it. I want to see aloo, was it?
I taste the paneer.
Well, I thought it was paneer I picked up with aloo.
The paneer I cut small.
The coconut milk in it, it's just right. Not too much. Not that overpowering because, you know, I don't really like coconut milk, but you give it a nice flavor for this type of food.
Yeah. But I had the coconut milk first.
And like cooking.
And like cooking,
Like
yeah.
her.
Yeah.
And we use the Rajapuri 9 spice curry.
Mm-hmm.
I use that alone. And instead of using the saffron powder, we had some fresh saffron in the back plant. So I grate up the fresh saffron and I put in that.
Watch me. The taste in it,
Authentic.
authentic. You're not getting a strong, overpowering taste of anything.
No,
It's just mild, but it's flavorful at the same time.
it's just a shy type.
Tell
The
them more
salt.
when I in the corner there now.
Oh,
The salt in it is good too. Salt content.
so yesterday we entered.
We entered
We entered a curry goat competition.
first ever curry goat competition.
Yeah, in Central, which took place in McBean Brown. Using our own curry, which is our spicy curry, we got second place. I guess the people couldn't handle the pepper so much, so
It was too spicy.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
so-
I am proud to say that we curry well represent.
What we lose some points for, from what I heard to the back door, was that the spice in the curry was a little too much. Now bear in mind that we did not add any pepper to it because the curry is a spicy curry powder. Some people could handle the heat, some people couldn't. Apparently, all the judges, it was a little hot for them because we were sitting right there and watching them drinking the water while they eating.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know well that was it. But all in all, it was good.
The experience was nice. We said that we had
And big up to-
competition, but like,
Yeah, big up to Team Underdogs, Mr.
Yeah.
Maraj, that's the guy who
Maraj.
hosted
Well
the contest. Also big up to Kamachi's Bar, they came third, and
there was also a sponsor. No, not
and Neon Neon something neon. They came first.
Okay.
Then we had the Goat Thieves, they didn't place, but I videoed the cooking their curry and it was from where it looked, it was well done as well. Everybody can win, but everybody are winners at the end of the day, right? So that was
Back to your food
This-
session.
food to Ragan.
Raga, they eat already, Sach?
No meat, nothing.
Welcome, take a taste him.
Come here.
How much are they feed, man?
You know, the rush.
Happy Christian Janamashmi.
Happy. No, we love you very much.
We little Krishna not home today. Home, but
I wish if you was
we
home,
could
I would
decorate
have dressed him
him.
up.
We'll dress him up when he come. Very nice. I like
It
it.
tastes good, boy.
Mhm.
Come, Reese, come for a taste.
Yeah, give us a little feed. A little feed.
A little feed for Reese.
So this is my camera guy for today. Reese, thank you for videoing. Appreciate it. So there you have it, guys. My version of paneer and aloo with mushroom and peas and dosti roti. If you all enjoyed this video, please ensure to like and subscribe. It means a lot to me. Until next time, love you all. Goodbye.